All right, up next on the bench. And although you aren't going to be able to tell, I haven't shot any video for about a month. It's been nice. I had a bunch of gear come in. It was all just kind of routine, mundane tasks. Some repeat gear, not gear that I've worked on, but models that I've worked on. So I thought, you know, how much value is there in filming some of those things? And I mentioned in a previous video I'm going to be changing direction on the channel a little bit. I'm going to focus on restorations, unique items, and also I will have some tasks. So for example, I have a Techniques SL1200. I'll go over cleaning the controls on that, but I'm not gonna do an entire video just on that one particular turntable. So unless I need to repair something. But anyway, so up next is a MAC1900. This is my MAC1900. I got it at a really good price locally. Didn't work. Sorted that out. Now it turns on and it makes sound. Right? Turn it on. Got some lights that are out. You heard a little bit of sound come through. I haven't done anything to the controls to clean them. Right? There's some radio coming through right there. So just to show you that it's making noise. So this I'm going to restore, recap. I probably won't get a wood case for it. I don't know yet. But anyway, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to film part one, record part one, I should say. And that's going to be the cosmetic cleanup. Now I'm doing the cosmetic cleanup because I haven't ordered any parts for this yet. I'm probably going to go with the kit from eBay. There's a seller out there, Peace, Love, and Music, from I think Milwaukee. I think it's Milwaukee. Who is a well-known Audio Karma forum member. Kits are dialed in. They're not that expensive. And to be honest with you, I should pay a little bit more than if I were to research all of the parts myself, because I don't have time to do it. And if someone's willing to do it, I should be able to pay them to do it, right? So this is mine, so I don't care what it costs. So I have to order parts for this, so I thought, and rather than just let this sit, I will go ahead and do the cosmetic cleanup. So I may break this up into a couple of smaller chunks. Cosmetic cleanup, maybe control cleaning, maybe replacing some lamps. I don't know yet. We'll just see where this video takes us. Now you can tell what I'm going to do today based on the title. So anyway, MAC1900 stereo receiver, solid state. I have a 1700 as well. It has a tube tuner. This is a solid state tuner. I don't know the wattage. I'll flash something up maybe when I edit the video. But got some grime, got some gunk. I'm gonna need to pull these knobs off, and I'm gonna clean the face. I'm gonna clean the chassis. I'm gonna clean the back. Again, I'm just doing this because I'm waiting for parts. There is a little bit of corrosion. I don't really see any rust, but there are some gunky parts here and there. So anyway, really nice receiver. I really enjoy my 1700. Had this not popped up locally, I wasn't in the market for one, but when this popped up, and I just kind of sat until the price came down, and it was too good to pass up, so I grabbed it. I got some other stuff, interesting stuff coming up too. Thorns TD125. See, that's one of the projects that I did not record. It's a TX reel-to-reel. But anyway, I'm going to move the camera, I think. Maybe I'll leave it here. But I'm going to go ahead and remove the faceplate. Actually, I may wipe everything down first, then remove the faceplate. There is some stuff on the inside. You can't really see it, but there is some gunk on the inside. And I'll talk about cleaning behind this glass when I get to that point. So anyway, let's get these knobs off, see if I can get this face off. No, actually, let me wipe everything down first. We'll do that first, and then I'll do that. right, so that cleaned up actually pretty good. This is just an initial cleaning. So when I go into recap it, I can get the nooks and crannies. I was just kind of focusing on getting the initial layer of grime off. Pretty fair amount of dirt there. So next up, I'm going to remove the face. And I do have another light here. Sometimes it kind of gives a weird effect. So let's see. You can see, hopefully it's not strobing or anything. It's not real dirty, but there's some nicotine and some staining. So I'm going to peel this face off, and yeah, these knobs just pull right off. So keep these in order over here where they go. They just pull right off. I found a button, so I have a button coming, audioclassics. I don't know if it's .com or .net, but it's Audio Classics. They don't have the buttons listed on their site, but I sent them an email and they said, oh yeah, we stock those. So really good price. I ordered the one I'm missing, which is Tape Monitor 2, and I also ordered an extra one, just in case, an extra black one. So those should be here shortly. Alright. Okay. And then I'm going to throw the knobs in some water with... that one's... I'm going to have to work on that one. I don't think that one's got a locking screw, but my lamp's in the way. So anyway, let me... I'm going to forward through taking this apart and cleaning it up. Oh, I thought I was recording that, but I guess it wasn't. So I'm not sure where I left off. I think I probably did not film pulling that off. I had to hit it with these two and it started moving. And anyway, and then this came off of back here. There were screws on the sides, 2 screws on the side, 2 screws on the sides, on each side. And I had to kind of coax this to come off. So I got that off now. And I believe there are 2 screws, yeah. Screw here. This is very similar to my 1700. And I want to be careful with these screws. So there's a, let me see if I can get it. There's a screw right here, a little nut. So I need to loosen that nut. To see if I can find a socket for that. So hopefully it's not on there. Hopefully it's not in there too tight. Oh, gosh, I don't know if it's too big. I may have to just use some pliers. Oh, that's in a tough spot. Yeah, I don't have a socket small enough to get back in there, so I may have to use... That was pretty loose. Alright, sweet. Alright, so nuts off. Oh, this other one's... Gosh, and then I had a pen explode in my pen cup over there. It's one of those gel pens, and I got... Oh, it's all over my vice grips. That's the problem. Not real compelling video, I'm sorry, but got stuff all over this thing. So, please ignore the blue fingers as I fumble through this. Man, I can't even get Can't even get the vice grips around it. Okay, maybe try some needle nose. All right, I'm going to speed through this, but I think you get the picture. I know some of you can relate, but it's just not a repair unless I drop at least one screw in a spot that's almost impossible to fish out of, or nut in this case. There we go. All right, so this should hopefully slide right off. There we go. So I'm going to set this to the side. All right. So here's where it's tricky, and I have removed, I think I have these two lamps out. So I am going to replace these lamps. I haven't tested all the function lamps yet. The stenciling is on the back of the glass. Don't use any. I just use plain dry cotton swabs for this. So what I'm going to do is, and there's just gunk on there. So I'm going to take some alcohol, clean this off, and then I'll take my cotton swab and clean the back of this. And it's a pretty tedious process. And then I'll take a wipe and clean these buttons off. And then we'll talk about lamps.